Hey guys, this is the Economics Wizard back at it again. Tonight I should say, I want to talk about a little bit about NAFTA, what it is, and why it was one big giant conspiracy of the elites to confiscate wealth from the middle class through hidden and invisible means. What's seen can easily be identifiable, but what's unseen can be really quite deceptive. NAFTA opened the barriers to free trade right around the world. There's something called tariffs, which is a tax on imported goods to a country. What tariffs are designed to do is to protect domestic producers from foreign competition. And what happens when you get rid of tariffs is that the price of, let's say, a calculator from Japan and the price of a calculator in America differ. With the use of the tariff, Japan and America's calculator were the same price, but if you get rid of the tariff from Japan for that calculator, Japan's calculator would be cheaper. This would hurt the domestic producer in America, but it would help the consumer when he has more of a choice to purchase a cheaper, or if it's a better calculator than what was produced by the American consumer. These were some good things that came from NAFTA, able to purchase much better automobiles from different countries. This helped our country a lot to be able to have more selections to choose from. And this overall can have an overall net gains in trade. And this is the good that came from NAFTA. This was a big thing that they pitched us when they passed NAFTA in the 1990s. It was signed by Bill Clinton, but George Bush was getting ready for it. But here was what hurt us in NAFTA. We had high-paying manufacturing jobs in America. These jobs were going away from manufacturing to low-paying service jobs. This is where the fraudulent means of confiscating wealth from the American middle class to benefit the wealthy and the shareholders was unseen. Yes, we were able to get cheaper products in America, but when we lost these manufacturing jobs, these good paying jobs that help the American economy move, 60 to 70% of our economy, actually close to 70% of our economy is based on consumer spending. So when we have good paying jobs, then aggregate demand is up. We have more money to spend. It's good overall for business as a whole when the supply of customers is up. When you replace these high-paying manufacturing jobs that you could support your family right after leaving high school to low-paying service jobs, well, this shaded area right here, you're losing buying power. You're losing money that could be spent throughout the economy because you replace these high-paying manufacturing jobs with low-paying service jobs. So this was the conspiracy. Was yes, we lost those jobs, but you're getting cheaper goods. So the cheaper goods were meant to compensate for losing good paid jobs. For those people in these high-paying manufacturing jobs, well, it's nice to be able to buy cheaper products from other countries, but is that really a net gain? Right after you lose a well-paying manufacturing job, it can be a net loss. America has lost buying power with the loss of these wages that came from NAFTA. And the whole argument, too, that we're going from blue collar to white collar jobs. Yes, we are going through a dramatic shift with that, but the problem is that are you really gaining much wealth when you guys have a massive student loan burden to take care of? How much does it really mean when you're hundreds of thousands of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars in debt? Is that really doing much for you to dig you out of a hole and moving your way up in society? We have lost a lot of aggregate demand in our economy today with the loss of these jobs. This, in my view, is even a bigger loss. This is bigger of a loss than a gain that we took from these cheap goods that we're able to get around the world. This NAFTA was a terrible deal. It was horrible. We lost buying power. We've lost aggregate demand in the American economy because these good paying jobs are gone with the low paying service jobs in the top 1%. Take it all. They take it all. They take it with the lifting the barriers of trade and being able to expand globally. This helps shareholders, and in America, the workers, they lose buying power because they lose these jobs. So more choices to choose from, cheaper goods, it doesn't matter for those people because they lost good paying jobs. The only winners are the CEOs and the millionaires and the billionaires and the shareholders that conspired to confiscate wealth from the middle class through deceptive means. Oh, we are going to give you these cheap goods coming into America. You're able to buy much more goods than you could yesterday. You have much more choices. You are getting richer through that way. Does it all add up? Loss of good paying jobs, loss of aggregate demand. The top 1%, they would already be taken over if we still had tariffs today. The tariffs, the lifting of the barriers, cheaper goods, this is all meant for the top 1% to offset the loss of these high-paying manufacturing jobs. This is where the conspiracy is in play for the richest people around the world that are responsible for these disastrous trade agreements. And student loan debt. That is a reason why we may not be seeing much of an effect with white-collar jobs. You think about it. The 50s, the 60s, the wonderful days in America. You can work a manufacturing job and you can support a whole family. One person could support their family. Today, it's two people working long hours, just barely getting by. The loss of manufacturing jobs has made the rich richer with these low-paying service jobs. These cheaper goods are all meant to offset the losses of we the people, we the middle class in America, we the spending class that drives our economy. This is why Germany has a good economy. Their people are getting paid good wages over there. They take care of the worker. The worker rewards the businessman back when he spends his money and just stimulates the overall economy. When you diversify your stock portfolio and you have a healthy economy with a good aggregate demand up there, then it's win-win for everyone. It's a win for investors. It's a win for workers. Today in America, aggregate demand has gone down. The rich have got richer. Even the white-collar workers in America are faced with student loan debt that they are having a hard time paying back. And these white collar jobs are sometimes outsourced to places like India and whatnot. Under NAFTA, the rich get richer through deceptive means. We got free trade. It does not mean it's a win for the people. We lost our wages. We lost our high paying jobs. And our white collar workers are transitioning from blue collar to white collar. They are facing student loan debt that is impossible to get out of. So NAFTA, the rich get richer. We may never be able to recover from this.